Hi everyone, my name is Tarun Haddon, doing my first evaluation question, and it goes as followed. In what way does your media product use, develop, or challenge forms and conventions of real media products? So in my media product, we use the typical codes and conventions of most horror movies. Firstly, my media product has the institution Lionsgate. Lionsgate is a main and typical institution used for horror films as it mainly sponsors them. Secondly, my media product also uses typical iconography conventions of horror films such as blood. Blood is infamously used in horror films as the color of blood, red, symbolizes danger, while the blood itself connotes death and humanity. In addition, my media product develops the forms and conventions of real horror media franchises by adding in a complicated narrative. So when you see the film, you could possibly feel sorry for the villain rather than hating them. And lastly, my media product could be considered as challenging the forms and conventions of real media franchises by having slightly different musics to the normal media franchises to sort of a more action horror soundtrack in order to make the product seem to be more action filled and suspense filling. Hi, it's Tarina Hutton here. I'm doing my media coursework and this is my second evaluation question. It goes as followed. So how does your media product represent a particular social group? So I think that my media product represents more of a younger social group, around the ages of maybe 18 to 25. Um, this is because, well, not that any other social groups don't enjoy horror, but just that from research, the statistics have shown that people of the younger social groups prefer all the blood and gore that comes with horror, whereas other social groups, maybe younger ones, would prefer something like a comedy or animation, and olders would prefer romantic or something along those lines. So yeah, that's the reason. Thank you.
Hi everyone, today we have Serena Haddon who is currently doing her third evaluation question. So Serena, all I need to ask you in this interview is, what kind of media institution might represent your media product and why?
So for the institution of our film, we decided to go on Lionsgate. It was always between either Lionsgate or Universal Studios because these two institutions have a large variety of horror films, more so than some other institutions. We thought that because these institutions were essentially specialists in the horror genre, we could trust them to benefit our film successfully. In addition, we finally went for Lionsgate over Universal Studios because when doing our research, we found out that in the top 5 horror films, 3 of them were made by Lionsgate, which tells us that Lionsgate has a successful history with horror films.
Very good, thank you.
Hi everyone, this is Tarina Haddon doing my fourth evaluation question, and the question goes as followed. Who would be the audience for your media product? So for my media product, I have decided to have the certification as a 12A. Um, this is because we want our movie to be as successful as possible. That's just what I'm trying to write now. And because it's not a big franchise movie, it will need more views to become as successful. This means if more people are able to watch it, there's a much higher possibility that it will get more views. But our main target audience, which is just what I'm trying to write now, um, our main target audience is between the ages of 16 to 25. And this is because, yeah, this is because people around these ages love the cinema. They love going out and going to the cinema, um, and also these people specifically love horror movies. Um, I guess they love all, the blood and the gore and everything in them. But anyways, another reason that we've chose to have our main target audience as a 16 to 25 is because of the advertising, which is just, I'm trying to write now. Sorry, this is taking so long. Anyways, just scroll down a bit. Oh, a bit too far. So yeah, we've chosen to do 2 types of advertising. The first one being, if you've guessed it already, social media. This is things like, Facebook, Twitter, and just things like that. And we've chosen to have social media, 1 because it's free, and 2 because 16 to 25-year-olds love social media and they're mostly on social media. And the second one is billboards. And we've chosen billboards because obviously, although other generations do go out, 16 to 25-year-olds are in things like college and university and things like that, and they see more of the world than others, I guess. So, yeah. Oh, I'm just trying to write it there. Yeah, they see them the most. This is based on statistics, where I've gotten this from. So yeah, statistics have shown that 16 to 25-year-olds enjoy billboards and social media. So yeah, I guess that's it. So thank you very much for listening. And yeah, thanks.